The normal narrative surrounding the one who is known as Jesus is that his daddy sent him to die. That's the normal narrative. However, what we find is this: his daddy sent him to live and sent him to be honest to the Hebrews. As a representative of the sender, of the sender's heart, the sender says, I'm going to send my son. Surely they're going to listen to him. See, the sender had been sending several people to the group called the Hebrews. They all thought they knew who God was, and they practiced hard laws and religious movements. But Jesus shows up and says, guys, you're not following my daddy at all. Your ways are not our ways. If you knew my daddy, you would know me. As it is, you don't know my daddy because your daddy is Satan. Guys, Jesus and the one who was labeled as John the Baptist were both sent to this camp. Both end up being murdered. John ends up becoming titled the Baptist. Jesus ends up becoming labeled as the Christ. And guess what? Neither were sent as such. John was sent as the last prophet to this regime, and John was sent in the Spirit. Wow. Man, John said, I've been in the wilderness. I've had plague and promise, locusts and honey. And I tell you the truth, guys, turn. We followed the wrong one. Turn from Mount Sinai. Follow me down to the water, baby, because the truth is your spirits are in a valley. I'll meet you there. It's time for your spirit to get water. We've been on the mountain where the laws are long enough. It's time for water. John was the last prophet sent to this camp. Jesus shows up in the spirit of the Son, representing the sender, man. The sender is throwing the Hail Mary to the Hebrews, man, and guess what? As Jesus said, their response is, isn't that the owner's son? Let's kill him and steal his inheritance. The sender and the one sent, man, they go all out to appeal to the believer, to those who are called the Hebrews. And in the end, Jesus goes down as murdered. And yet, supposedly it was his dad who did it all. Guys, the camp is dishonest and they're lying. And they're backing up and spraying on Jesus' dad. It's disrespectful to Jesus' dad who sent his son to be honest with them, appealing, saying, turn to me. And their response is, we'll kill the son. And now they're following their father Lucifer and lying and saying that Jesus is now the Christ and his dad is the one who killed him. It's not true.